Hey guys, welcome back to the single player world. I am here in the middle of the ocean because I figured it was finally time that I upgrade my iron armor. Now I got my tool set, but I didn't get to the armor because that was a little more complicated. My tools actually aren't even fully kitted out yet, but they're like decent enough. But I need experience, which means I am out here trying to find a ocean monument so I can build a guardian farm and finally get a fully kitted out netherite set, which is the full goal of this episode. Um, this episode is actually, I think, all the progression I probably should have made in between the 6 episodes of building that I put out. Um, but it's whatever. We're here now. It's finally time to move on to some actual survival Minecraft stuff instead of me just making more cool buildings. But here's the monument. This is a little north of my base. It's in like the ocean that's right in front of it. But it's far enough away where the building won't be visible. But yeah, let's get a little spawn platform here for a bed and some chests to hold all the materials. Yeah, got everything already. I still have some stuff back at the base, but I fit whatever I could into my inventory. So there's that. But before we get to actually building this thing, we gotta deal with a problem. And that problem is this guy, the Elder Guardian. Yeah, let's go do that right now. So this monument was weird. This was the only Elder Guardian in here. I looked for the other ones, but that was it. So easy job there, but yeah, now to the actual farm. So this farm is a design from Silent Whisper, who is one of the best Minecraft Bedrock tutorial makers out there. I've used this design before in other worlds. It's really great. Lots of experience. Lots of items too. I think too many items, unfortunately, because there is so much cod that comes out of this farm. But hey, it's pretty good for trades, so it's not too bad. But yeah, it's a really great farm design. Silent Whisper has a lot of them, and all of his videos are so easy to follow along. So it's pretty great stuff. I'll put a link to this design in the description. But yeah, here we are. Honestly, I think it's pretty late in the game of my usual survival Minecraft for me to finally be doing something like this. Finally, like getting on my armor and building experience farms and going to get netherite, which is a little later on, but I think it was slow enough. I've said it before, but I really don't like the early stages of Minecraft all that much anymore. The only value in it is really nostalgia. And when I'm playing single player, it's not as strong, but yeah. My mindset's usually like, oh well, let me get to the part of Minecraft that I enjoy the most as quick as I can. But I've kind of always played that way. So I switched it up with this series, but it's finally time. And I could not be more excited. Hooey. But yeah, here's all the technical components. These are the spawn chambers and all the redstone. This is a really cool side of Minecraft that I enjoy, but I never got too into. I think it's really cool seeing videos of people like with the thought process behind these actual farms and designs, and being able to just like see their technical knowledge of the game is really cool. But I just follow the tutorials, you know, that's all I'm here for. But yeah, with this platform, that is pretty much the last bit of the farm, except for the worst part, which is getting all the tridents for the trident killers, which is a thing in bedrock farms because mobs are weird. But this compilation of me killing ground is short here, but in reality took like an hour and a half, which sucked a lot. But I made it happen and made this cool little sped up clip of me throwing all the tridents into the farm and actually finishing it off. So maybe all worth it. Definitely not though. It's tough though, because if you make like a drowned farm to easily get the tridents, I feel like you just kind of break even, if not take more time to do that than the, you know, hour I spent getting all these tridents anyway. So I'll have to test that sometime. Hopefully I never need more tridents in the future. But yeah, that is the farm all done. And this is a clip of immediately after, and there is something wrong. As you can see, it's really slow. And this is it after, in which you can see it's a lot better. So my simulation distance was set to 10, and for it to work at a better rate, you have to switch it back to the original, which is 4, for reasons I cannot tell you. But yeah, a lot of experience, a lot of items, and I'm pretty happy with how it came about. But yeah, you can see a little clip of me AFKing at this farm. So I stayed here for 10 minutes just to see what it was like. Here I started at level 44, and then I'll zoom all the way to 10 minutes later, and it's nighttime, and you can see that I am gonna stop at level 88 in 10 minutes, which is pretty great, really. Yeah, a lot of items too. What I didn't record was me after finishing this farm, using all this experience and finally enchanting all my diamond armor and stuff and getting all my tools set. But what I did record was a crazy transition from this to fighting the Wither. So here's that fight. I had no reason to do this, besides the fact that I was finally able to, because I had the armor for it. I don't even have enough blocks for a beacon, but I have the beacon now, so that's pretty cool. It's just sitting in a chest. But yeah, the Wither fight's crazy in Bedrock. I thought people were kidding, but definitely a little harder than Java. I think the worst part about this fight was that he mined into an underwater cave, therefore flooding everything, making it even worse. But we persevere. He's also just so fast. It's so annoying. Especially when you're trying to just like gun him down with a bow. Because you can't hit him in this stage because he just keeps moving. I was honestly scared he'd like break through to the surface and just destroy everything I built. Not fun when that happens. Which it has happened to me before. Definitely go as far down as you can. But yeah, I just completely lost him. No idea where he went. Thanks to this water. But yeah, I'm using my axe here because my axe has smite while my sword has sharpness on it. In case you didn't see that. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. Now he's in second phase, so just chop him down with the axe. I really should have completed like the trifecta of bosses. I could have done that in this episode. That'd be kind of cool. Elder Guardian, Wither, and Dragon. But I didn't kill the dragon here. Guess we'll save that for another day. I guess Warden too, but that one's kind of hard. And actually, like a crazy boss fight. But, now, it's time for me to get some netherite. Using my preferred method, which is beds. Because beds are pretty easy to get. Especially early on. Again, I usually do this like way early on in the span of a single player world or like a survival world. So I'm usually farming sheep like off the rip. But I've been doing it in the background since I built that barn. Just getting wool. Enough for a stack of beds. So luckily that was like just enough that I needed for all the netherite I needed for like a full set plus tools. But yeah, that was really lucky. This is scary though. I think the nether is probably the scariest place in Minecraft. Soul Sand valleys are awful. All the lava everywhere. Can't just mine everywhere. Piglins are annoying. Gotta wear gold. Like, what is that? But yeah, this just continued on for a whole stack of beds. Here's a quick cut of a couple of them. And then, yeah, that's how I just found all the netherite I needed. It is crazy how quick you can do this. Like, I only use a couple sheep. Honestly, strip mining too. You can just like strip mine in the nether and find a ton of netherite. It's weird. It's always when you're not looking for it. But get me out the nether. Don't need to go back there for a while. And with that, pretty much everything's ready. Here's me, jeez, actually using the blacksmith. It's not all aesthetic. I do smell my ores in here. And not much else. Eventually I move my ores down there. This is my mending villager. Here's me healing him. Trading with him. I just keep him in a hole in the ground. mending's the last thing I needed on all my tools and armor. It is crazy editing this all together. It was kind of daunting, really, because this was, I think it took like 3 hours for the Guardian farm, half of which was just the hunting ground, and then another like 2 between like the wither and actually getting all the netherite and stuff. But there was a lot of dead time, which is why this edited down into like 18 minutes. But it was crazy. But here is everything finally upgraded, including my extra pickaxe. Gotta have Fortune and Silk Touch, but there's the armor. I did want to put some trim on it, but don't have enough diamonds for that. Or enough trims off the bat, really. So we'll do that another day. And hopefully find my favorite trim. That'd be pretty cool. But here I am, all snazzy in my new armor. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. That is the episode. Getting some actual progress done. At least, speaking in survival terms. But yeah, we'll see what happens next episode. Maybe more building, maybe more survival. Who knows? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. And hope to see you in the next video. So make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.